everyone, it's Sharana from Payer Waits, and today I'm going to be reviewing Don't Breathe 2, which will hit theaters this Friday. This film stars Stephen Lang as he reprises his role as Raggedy Norman, who we can't trust. Basically, this film takes place years after the first Don't Breathe, essentially where he is trying to live a peaceful life. He's trying to mind his own business, trying to leave everybody alone, but the sins of his past, they come back to haunt them. So for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, hello, so glad you came, I hope you stay. I'll tell you what I liked about the film, what I didn't like about the film, and is it worth your coins or not? Paying or waiting to see Don't Breathe 2 in theaters. So I have to say, when they announced the sequel for this, I was just like, the first movie was good. It's not like I was like, ooh, give us a sequel, but I was like, I'm here to see where we're gonna go with this. And I think one of the first things that I actually enjoy about Don't Breathe 2 is actually the story behind it. I'm very shocked at how they kind of took this concept from the first film and expanded the story so much further, but actually throwing in some shocks and surprises that really will catch the audience off guard. I guarantee you, you think you know the movie that you're going into, but I tell you, you have no idea, because when that shock came, I was like, what? This is what's happening? So I have to say, from a writing standpoint, I really enjoyed the story for the sequel. And I do love that they don't stick to the same gimmicks of the first film, where we found Norman in the house for the majority of the time. In this film, it does take place in a house, but we actually get to go to different set pieces, which actually makes you feel as though you're seeing something new. Also, too, I will say, there's a lot of gore. There's a lot of gore in this film, y'all. It almost felt like this is a thriller, but I felt like I was in a horror film with all of these deaths. I was just like, oh my goodness, like, were people dying like this in the first film? So if you were a fan of horror films, like mystery thrillers, I'm telling you, there are some fantastic kill sequences that happen in this film. It definitely did not disappoint, but if you're a little squeamish, I'm just letting you guys know there's going to be blood. There's going to be moments where you have to look away. Did I jump? I did. Did I scream? I sure did. Okay, I'm not afraid to admit it. I was just like, wow, so y'all totally went for it in this. But what I love about it is that they don't waste time getting to the freaking point. When the movie starts, they give you a little setup to help you understand where this character is now, years after the first Don't Breathe, but they kick right into it. I really love when a film does not waste its time. They want to get straight to the drama that is happening, and I was totally here for that in Don't Breathe 2. I actually do want to give a shout out to Madeline Grace, who plays Phoenix in this film. Typically in films like this, I'm not the hugest fan of having kids in these type of films, but I think that Madeline did a really great job of holding her own. She's not your average young woman in these films like this. I think she does a really fantastic job holding her own against Stephen Lang. I just wanted to give her kudos and a shout out because I really did enjoy her character. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? I don't think I have any cons about this movie, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest. There's some like fun moments that happen in the film. There are some scary moments that happen. You're going to be scared. It's going to feel like a thriller. You're going to get some cool kill sequences that are happening, some good action sequences that is happening as we get a little bit hand-on-hand combat. But honestly, I do have to be honest. I saw this in the theater, and seeing that theater experience, I'm talking about the real theater experience, okay? This is just me talking about as a black movie watcher, just being in the theater with people, they laughing, they talking back to the screen, they screaming when I'm screaming, they jumping when I'm jumping. I missed it. I missed it more than I actually thought that I did. So what I would tell you guys to do with you and your coins for Don't Breathe 2, I would tell y'all to go see it in theaters. I actually think that this is a really good sequel. I think it's a really great story. I like where they went with it. They scared me because where they went with it, I was just like, who hurt you in life for you to really come up with these things, come up with these ways for people to die? But I'm going to let it slide because I was entertained. But overall, I had a really great time watching Don't Breathe 2. So those are my thoughts on Don't Breathe 2, okay? That's not like I'm saying give me a Don't Breathe 3 because I think, 1, 2, we done. It's okay. But those are my thoughts on Don't Breathe 2. As always, my name is Sharana from Payer Waits, and if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and make sure you hit that notification bell. And I love you guys 3000. And until I see you again, bye.